The reason I started making music was like trauma based for real. You feel me? Like I lost my father like at 14, the day before my first day of high school. You feel me?
Damn, okay.
So you feel me? I now that I look back
Damn,
on
bro,
it,
condolences, bro.
thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
real.
But looking back on it, man, I realized that I was just trying to like keep it moving so much that I was just finding stuff to do to keep my mind off of it. You feel me? But
Right.
all my friends was making music and rapping and stuff, so I just naturally fell into it. So, but I think even my first song, I was talking about how I felt with him passing. You feel me? So music has always been like a release for me. Like,
Right.
so a nigga might make some like turned up shit or some feel good shit sometimes, but for real, I've always talked about shit that I'm going through, like in all of my old music. That's what really got me started for real.
Still, you can replace what you steal.
Counting koi fish by the pond while I'm walking by Gucci, sipping on mojito, snacking on some sushi.
What up? This is the Untouchable Billionaires Podcast, live from Connect Studios. I am DJ Ken Duff.
I am DJ Billionaire. Hold on, wait. I gotta get myself together, bro.
I'm about to say that nigga shit.
My fault, y'all. Hold on.
Niggas be like,
We're in the new location. You know, you gotta excuse me, man. But yeah, go ahead, bro. My fault for the interruption.
run it back.
No, you go run that motherfucker just like that.
What up? This is the Untouchable Billionaires Podcast, live from Connect Studios. I am DJ Ken Duff.
I am DJ Billionaire.
We got a special guest in the building, man. Like I said, you already know we in Connect Studios, so you already know who it is. Armand Rashad, what's up with it, bro?
What's happening, bro?
What's going on? How you
Coolin',
feeling?
I'm coolin'.
My nigga said, man, I turn on when the camera's turned on.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
For
for sure. Shit, man, we was trying to make this shit happen in a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we here, bro. Like I said, how you feeling? How you doing?
I'm great, bro. I can't complain, man.
You know,
Tired, but I'm Gucci.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. You just dropped the EP. Is it EP or album, bro?
It's an album.
It's
Yeah,
an album.
yeah, it's
Okay,
an album.
just dropped the album. Shit, my apologies and shit,
No, it's all
bro.
Gucci.
You know, get into the project, bro. Like how you first of all, pure intentions, like how you come up with that name.
Damn. Hold on, y'all.
This
No, it's not even that. No. We gonna start it from the top. We gonna run that motherfucker from the top, bro, because you just trying to hop right into it. Look, let the world know who we got in the building.
Armand Rashad, man. I'm a artist, creative, producer, shit, all of the above. You feel me?
engineer and shit
Yeah,
too.
engineer, all that.
Bro, we've been rocking for shit. It's 2025. It's like I met you in 2014, bro. That was 11 years ago. And I was in broadcast. You don't even remember that, do you, bro?
I remember, but I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, no,
long
it's
ago,
been
you feel me?
it's been that long, bro. I was in broadcasting school. I remember I was interning up under you. You know what I'm saying? That was when you had the spot at Maple and shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that
so
was
to
the
see
OG
you go,
spot.
type shit.
Yeah.
So to see you go from that to now, bro. Like I say, bro, I love to come up, bro. I love the growth, like, and I ain't even know you was rapping, bro. So like now that now niggas and jumped off into the music lane and shit, it's raw to see like how niggas kind of where you was then and where you is now and shit, bro. So like I said, pure intentions, bro. Like why that the name for the album?
Honestly, man, I just wanted on this project, I just wanted to like kind of like let my soul bleed on some shit. You feel me? So it was that just telling my like truth, my whole story, which is like everything. I actually had did an interview when Player shit had came out. And my homie had interviewed me, and he was just like, "Yeah, you kept it like super player on this one. You ain't get too vulnerable, blah blah blah."
Right.
And that shit just kind of like stuck with me. Like, all right, I got to get more vulnerable, a little more personal. You feel me? And just like, so on this one, I was just talking about everything from like childhood traumas to stuff I'm dealing with now to just all that. I just wanted to like just let it all out for real.
Yeah, because I felt like from energy to pure intentions, I feel like energy was more like on the kicking it, like you say, vibing.
Yeah.
Like I say, with pure intentions, you was more so, like you say, let your soul bleed. You talked about, like, childhood shit, though, being fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and what's crazy, bro, you had mentioned, you said, don't quote me and shit, but you was like 2014, I was fucked up,
Suge, I was fucked up.
But what's crazy, bro, like, I never would have knew that, bro. Like I said, I was interning up under you back then, bro. I never would have knew that, bro. Like, so like kind of take us back to like the, whatever you was dealing with at that time and shit.
Bruh, that's when I first started Connect Studios, you feel me? So I took on a brand new rent on top of just getting a new crib, so I'm paying 2 rents at the same time. Don't really got no real clientele all the way solidified. I'm like building everything from scratch, you feel me? And you know, winter times, everything gets super slow, you feel me? So I'm sitting at my crib, man, and we had a 2-family house or whatever, and my homie used to stay downstairs. So like we just literally just sitting at the table, bro, and I'm just like, nigga, I don't have this fucking rent. Like nigga, I am fucked up right now.
What,
so,
rent for the studio or for the house? Or
I ain't
both?
had no rent for nothing.
Period.
Like for nothing. You feel me? I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like taking the house rent, putting it into the studio to keep that open, and then finally make it, and then pay the house rent. Then you feel me? I'm juggling like that. Like
Right.
So we just sitting there, man. I just had a conversation with my homie. Like, nah, bro, I'm about to just turn this shit all the way up. I sat there and made a little plan, like I said, on a napkin, wrote it out, came up with a budget, and stuck to it, you feel me? Because a nigga was still kicking it, just doing all the extras, you feel me, trying to live at the same time, not really taking into consideration that I got all this new overhead, you feel me?
Right.
But yeah, nigga was damn near on some homeless shit, you feel me?
I feel like that's important, brother, that you talking about. Not only on the album, but like, you know, for the sake of this conversation, I feel like that's important, bro, because niggas get on the ground, bro. You would think like everybody got it. You know what I'm saying? You would think that everybody just having money, having motion, but like you say, bro, like I really came from a struggle type shit, bro. Like how important is it that for you to like get that message across? Like,
man, it really just humanizes us, man. Like, we all human, bro. We all go through shit. We all got struggles and everything else. And it ain't nothing to be ashamed about, you feel me? Like, that's my biggest, like, thing. Like, I don't like when people be too down on themselves. It's like, nah, bro, everybody have ups and downs. It's peaks and valleys, especially, like, if you're an artist or an entrepreneur. Nigga, one day, I just seen a post. One day you had 63,000 in your bank account, and by Friday you got $2. Then the next day is 10,000, and the next day is fucking $3. You feel me? It's ups and downs and this shit. You feel me? You just got to know how to stay like consistent through it all. You feel me? And not panic. That's really what it is. Like,
and that's crazy, bro. We was talking off camera. I'm like, man, shit, on a regular pic, I may get buku views, you know what I'm saying? But once you post your content, like I said, I feel like Instagram be low-key blocking a nigga, but you can't let that type of shit get you discouraged, though.
Right.
Like,
not at all, bro.
You said something about being vulnerable on this last tape. How was it? Was it difficult for you to open up, like to be vulnerable, or?
Not at all, bro. Like, not at all. Like, I'm an open book, bro. Like, I make music based off how I feel. So, I was going through some shit at that moment. You feel me? That's what made it all come out. You feel me? So it's like, I'm an open book. I like making music about everything. You feel me? Like, I really try not to get trapped in that box of just like talking about what a nigga want to hear. Like, I don't really care about that. Like, everybody be like, oh, bro, you need a club banger. Like, nigga, fuck that shit. I'm about to talk about what I did yesterday. If I had a shitty day yesterday, that's what I'm about to talk about. You feel me?
That's the shit that goes.
Reality lifestyle.
Yeah,
bro.
no, for sure. Didn't I say that, bro?
Music,
Them be the people that blow when you don't try to just be too much or do too much. Just let that shit come to you type shit. Just rap. Like, for example, bro, you like I tell you all the time, bro, you rap about your normal lifestyle, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like somebody can relate to that shit, bro.
Speaking of that, bro, I sent you a song. You never got back with me and shit, bro.
I DM'd you back and said,
Hell
I like
no,
this
bro.
shit.
I had sent you a song called Player shit, bro. And I was like, shit, bro, let me know if you fuck with it.
I swear, check your DM. I DM'd you back.
No, I emailed
Hey,
you. That's
if
how
this
I know it's
motherfucker
cap. I'm gonna check it though
I
for
bet
sure.
you
But no,
check
I'm
it
just
right
talking
now.
shit. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it, bro. I'm gonna check
I
it,
was
bro.
like, shit, I think I said like send me that or something like that. Or I'm
No,
rocking with it.
you probably did though, bro.
Let me ask you something, bro.
I was
What
like, this nigga don't want me on the song.
was you rapping first or you was like producing first?
I was rapping first.
What age you start rapping?
Bro, I've been making music since I was 14, man. Like, and even with that, the reason I started making music was like trauma based for real. You feel me? Like, I lost my father like at 14, the day before my first day of high school. You feel me?
Damn, okay.
So you feel me? I now that I look back on
bro,
it,
condolences, bro.
thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But looking back on it, man, I realized that I was just trying to like keep it moving so much that I was just finding stuff to do to keep my mind off of it. You feel me? But all my friends was making music and rapping and stuff, so I just naturally fell into it. So, but I think even my first song, I was talking about how I felt with him passing. You feel me? So music has always been like a release for me. Like,
Right.
so a nigga might make some like turned up shit or some feel good shit sometimes, but for real, I've always talked about shit that I'm going through, like in all of my old music. That's what really got me started for real.
Where you grow up?
Cleveland Heights.
Okay, so I'm guessing you went to high school.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so you said 14. I'm guessing you was going to high school. You said, right?
Yup.
What age was it when you was like, man, I'm gonna take this shit serious? Like
14. 14.
That's what's up. That's the confidence that a lot of people need. Like that nigga on some bro, I always knew I was gonna make it type shit. All right, so when you get into like this, brother, producing, cause this shit right here, bro, I love this shit. Like what you accomplished, bro. Like people, the world can't see it, but man, this shit fire, bro.
Appreciate that, man. I feel like by the time I was in the 11th grade, my homie had this laptop. It was a raggedy ass laptop, but his older brother had a studio in his basement. So I think he like stole the laptop from his brother or something. It had like a program called like Cool Edit Pro or
I'm hip to Cool Edit Pro.
Yeah, so he had that, and we used to take the headphones. And you could like plug it up and like rap
use it as a
or
mic.
something. Yeah, use it as a mic.
See, look, I told you, bro.
So, yeah.
Only real OGs know that, man. You had to be rapping like back in the day to know that shit.
You
bro.
used to do that shit too, bro?
Yeah, bro, for real. Before that, we was recording on cassette tapes and shit.
Yeah,
like.
no, let me get back to that. So at 14, that's what we was doing. That's where I say in the song Rearview Mirror, like it was 5 of us in the basement rapping on a karaoke. It probably sounded like shit, but who cares? We was flowing. You feel me? Like my dude Dion, whose keyboard this is right over here, you feel me? That's from the basement, you feel me? I keep that in here just to remind me, you feel me? Like
yeah, humble beginnings.
Yeah, you feel me? Once I find a power chord to that joint, it probably still got beats on it, you feel me? From back then, you feel me?
Facts.
But yeah, man, we was on the karaoke machine. Somebody fuck up, nigga, we got to start the whole song over.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what
crazy,
got us prepped, you feel me?
So you was rapping when I had met you and shit.
Yeah, I think by the time I had started Connect Studios, I had slowed down because I put all my focus into.
I'm about to say, yes, back then that you
studio.
just was on the boards and shit.
Yeah,
I never even knew you did music and shit, bro.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, me either. What year you started Connect Studios?
Like 2013, 14,
Okay, so
somewhere
I was
in there.
fresh out of high school then. Cause I got hip to you. My barber 20 was your engineer and shit. And you had the studio on Lee Road.
Yeah.
And shit, yeah, he used to be running back and forth and shit. He was like, yeah, man, you should come check it out and shit or whatever. He used to be telling me about you. Like, it's small world, bro. But
Definitely.
Shit, bro. So let's get into your journey, bro. Let's get into your story, bro. So you was rapping, you been rapping or whatever. Like, at what point did you decide, like, all right, I'm about to go ahead and convert over to just engineering? Like, how did you even like come up with that, or like what started that?
Okay. So, like 2011, I moved out of town. I moved to Miami with a couple of my homies and a couple of chicks or whatever. We was out there doing.
Yeah, you got some shit down there.
Yeah,
facts.
But niggas did that shit to be able to try to make music in a bigger market. You feel me?
Okay.
But we got so caught up in all the bullshit in the
streets.
7 months that we was there that we never recorded nothing. You feel me?
So the whole time you was down there, y'all ain't recording no
We
music?
ain't record. I mean, we might have plugged up the equipment 4 times, recorded 4 songs within 7 months span.
Niggas
you
down
feel
there
me?
chasing that bag, huh?
Yeah, for sure. We was getting the bag. So, but it eventually dried up. You feel me? So I had to come. What happened? I was out there. Then I got a phone call from one of my homeboys, Donovan Boyd. He was starting up a studio, and he already knew that I was like knew how to record or whatever. Because I had been recording myself like the whole time.
So even when you was rapping back in the day, like you was solely recording yourself and all your niggas were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was recording myself. So then he called me right when everything was falling apart for me. Like, yeah, come back home. I'm about to build this studio. I need an engineer. Blah blah blah. I'll pretty much swap services for you. Like, I'll help manage you if you record all the artists that I manage type time. You feel me?
Okay.
So I ended up coming back home. That's why it was called Crew Camp Recordings and stuff. It was over on Noble. So I ended up doing that, recording all the artists that he had, and then they would do features with everybody in the city. So I started recording everybody in the city, you feel me? So that kind of took over. Like, what did I do? I recorded a project called PIMP back then.
And then this is all 2011 or?
This like 2012.
Okay.
2012, maybe 2013 or something.
Okay.
So I started recording literally everybody in the city. I started making some money off of it. So I'm like, shit, man, I ain't making no money off of rapping. I'm about to get into this instant gratification of engineering, you feel me? So I jumped into that bag. Then by the time that studio closed, that's when I jumped over and started Connect Studios, you feel me?
Okay.
So that was 2014. So that was
what happened with the studio closing?
I really don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, on that side, I really don't know. I know Ted Ginn was like, I believe he was backing everything.
Okay.
And then I just honestly probably the artists just wasn't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
so
shit just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, so they was just like, pull the plug on this, keep it moving. You feel me? But by then, I already realized like, nigga, now I know everybody. You feel me? Everybody looking at me as they engineers.
I can start my own.
You feel me? I can do my own thing and elevate within it. So I did that from 2014 to pandemic. You feel me?
Okay.
Didn't think about rapping at all until pandemic.
So from 2014 up until COVID, you didn't record not one song of yourself?
I didn't record nothing, bro.
Okay.
Nothing. Just cold turkey. Didn't even like really consciously think about
You weren't
doing
even writing or nothing?
I ain't do, bro. It was the last thing on my mind. I'm thinking about getting this money and becoming the best engineer I could possibly be.
Right.
Like, that's how I be. When I'm like, when I get into something, I want to like dominate that shit. I want to be the best at whatever it is. Like, so 10 years, you feel me? I was like, nigga, I'm about to be fucking mixed by Ali. I'm about to be shitting on this nigga. Like, that's where my mind was.
Right.
I'm gonna have the hardest studio in Ohio. Like, that's where my mind was. You feel me? So,
hey, shit, bro, you manifested, bro. I ain't gonna lie, for real, cause this shit hard. So when you started Connect Studio, I'm sorry, was it hard? Like, what, as far as like money wise, like getting equipment, like what was that like?
difficult, bro. I never knew how much this stuff cost. You feel me? Like, I remember buying my first mic. It was like a Neumann 103 or something, and I bought it used for $700. But even that $700 was like
a $700 used mic is crazy.
I was like, damn, bro, that shit cost $700. But it's like, but I used to go to the OG Fatty Banks. So I used to go to him when I used to, before I started recording myself. And I always been like the type that's gonna look around and see what people using or whatever. So I'm like, all right, he got this mic, he got this computer. So you feel me? I went and got that computer and that mic, you feel me? So, but when I started buying the equipment, I was just like, damn, bro, this mic's $700, bro. This damn computer is $800, you feel me? I'm like, you feel me? I was tapped, you feel me? But it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Where was your first studio at?
In my apartment. Yeah. So I used to have an apartment up in Willoughby Hills. But I mean, that's when I was recording myself for the most part. But my first like official like commercial studio was the one up in Maple, right above the CD Game Exchange.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I remember and shit, bro.
Yeah, that was my first official joint.
So like when you started buying equipment, like I guess like how much money did you have like saved up at that point from engineering?
I think I took let me think. I bought the mic, so I already had the mic. I had the computer, but then when I started buying like outboard gear, like I bought like a channel strip or something like that. I got that joint used for like $200. Bro, I never bought nothing new, like until recently. You feel me? I just started buying new stuff, and like when I got some
real money.
Yeah,
right?
you feel me? But before that, bro, everything used. I'm going on eBay. I'm going on Craigslist.
Yeah, offer up.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm gonna make it work. You feel me?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's the most money you spent on equipment?
I got a Tube Tech joint. I think that one was like 5 bands. That's a compressor.
What the fuck is a 2
Yeah, it's like a
okay.
Yep, the one back there. But
You got the one joint, bro. I think it's called like it begin with an A Avalon.
yeah, I used to have an Avalon.
Yeah, cause I heard people go crazy. Them bitches cost us something too, don't they?
Yeah, yep. But I think I got that one used too.
What the fuck that do?
It's like a preamp compressor channel strip, so it got like a preamp, a EQ, and a compressor all built into it. So it's like you can do literally everything with just one piece of equipment for real.
Yeah, cause I see you got the controller. Like, man, this shit gotta be pricey, bro. Like,
Oh, for sure.
all right, so you said you don't gotta say exact dollar amount, but what's the most you spent on equipment? Like,
I mean, that one piece, the tube tech was 5 bands, but I mean, over my whole totality of my career, it's probably been close to 20, like just
20 racks, huh?
just in equipment. You feel me? Like,
so you saying like all together, like
all together
in this whole building? You saying like even the other rooms? If you was to
Probably,
add all your shit up, how much you spent on this?
I mean, but we saying just equipment. Just in equipment over the last 15 years, it's probably at least 30,000. You feel me? Cause like that one speaker is a band. You feel me? Like shit be pricey for no reason.
Damn.
I say shit, nigga. We DJ, bro. You know that shit.
Hey,
get
no,
expensive,
for
bro.
sure. No, I'm just letting the world know because, a lot of people, they come to people's studios and don't know how much goes in equipment. You feel me? That's why some people don't let niggas smoke in they shit. Like,
facts.
certain shit. Like, so I just want the world to know because it's a lot of young niggas that come in here in people's studios and don't appreciate the shit for real.
No, for sure.
And then I'm heavy into it, so I'm just looking like, man, I know that shit costs. Like,
Facts, bro.
it should make me want to rap.
Yeah, and I got 3 rooms just here, and I still got one at the house. You feel me? So it's like, yeah. And then that's not even including like building the build out and all that. You feel me? Like I got suede walls in this joint. Like that shit. Just this room alone was probably like 25. You feel me?
Well, like to get it started and
like the demo and building like this room was 3 rooms. You feel me? And we tore out everything, tore out the ceiling. Did the little like none of this was like this. You feel me? Like this room alone was like 20.
How long you been here? No,
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
I think you got like a video or something when you remodeled it or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, you turned it to like a time lapse.
Yeah.
So shit, like, so you say during COVID, that's when you started back rapping and shit, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, what prompted you to like kind of?
It's funny. I met my homie Bounty Tank, and he would come through during like COVID or whatever, and I think he recorded a song and he just left an open verse on it. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna come back to it. So like, I just went home. I just was mixing the one verse that he had or whatever. Then I liked the beat. And I'm just like, shit, I'm about to just record something on this motherfucker and send it back and just see what he say. You feel me? So I sent it back to him. He like, nigga, I'm about to use this shit. This shit hard as fuck. Like, bro, I ain't know you rap, nigga. This shit. So he like,
Damn. So
me
you
up,
so you weren't even telling niggas you did music?
No, not at all.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Man, because like, bro, I was like, for what? As soon as you tell a nigga you do music, you're a competition. So it's like, I don't even want that energy for real.
That's crazy. Why you feel like that, bro? That's crazy that you said that though.
That's just what it is, man. I don't know why people act like that, but that's just what it is. It's like, I'm not treating this shit like no competitive sport at all. I'm just creating my art. But as soon as you step out and say I do this too, now you competition. So it's like.
But you saying you don't look at it like that though?
No, not at all. Nigga, I'm Picasso. This nigga might be Rembrandt. This nigga, like, I'm not competing with you. We all make art. Like,
Look at it like in a true art form.
Yeah, for sure.
you feel me? It's like, what am I competing for?
Cause bro, we interview a lot of artists, bro. But you the first artist to ever say that, bro. Like a lot of niggas off top, I think we just conditioned to think that it's competition. Even with the podcast shit, bro. Like niggas is conditioned, cause shit, we didn't feel guilty to that too. Like thinking, cause a nigga got a podcast that they competition when it really shouldn't even be like that though.
At
like,
all.
Niggas should be like collaborating, linking up, and
Exactly.
like so. No, I agree 100%.
It's because
bro.
it's because people, I ain't gonna say niggas, people think it's one door to success. You feel me? And it's not. It's 500 doors, nigga. You just choose your door that you want to walk through. You feel me? Like, we don't all have to try to fit through one door.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that be the problem. Everybody think it's one spot. It's like, nah, bro. I'm in my lane. I'm over here doing me. You in your lane. You over there doing you. Like, I'm gonna high five and do everything with you. And when you get to your destination, I'm gonna get to mine. You feel me?
Do that be the vibe when you doing like showcases, like when you out performing your songs? Would that be the kind of vibe when you meet niggas for the first time? Like you feel like niggas be sizing you up a little bit, or?
Of course. I mean, that's what rap was built off of, like battling. And,
it's competition.
Yeah, but that's just not how I view it. But I understand it, but that's just not that's not the energy I'm stepping outside with, you feel me? 'Cause
right.
I don't want what the next person got, you feel me? I'm comfortable with me. I know what I can do and what I bring to the table, so it ain't no reason for me to feel like that for real.
No, facts. And on top of that, like you say, bro, you know how to engineer your own shit. And, bro, you always been called on the engineering. So it's like, niggas really need to be on some, like, trying to link up instead of thinking it's, you know what I'm saying? No, for real. For real, bro. Like, niggas thinking that it's, like you say, it's smoke. It ain't got to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the last thing on my mind, bro. Like, I want everybody to win. I've helped people win. Like, that was my whole career before I started making music again for myself, was helping other people win. So it's like, the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like, I don't know how much effort and energy into other people's projects and music. So it's like, I can't think like that.
Right.
You feel me? It wouldn't make sense. That would mean I'm sabotaging your song because in the back of my head, I'm like, shit, nigga, I rap too, so I'm better.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you feel me? That don't read.
Sure,
you feel me?
Sure.
So,
when you not in the stew, what should I be into, like, outside the stew?
man, I'm a full-time daddy, you feel me? But that, I'm into cars super heavy. Like, that's something I've been into since I was, like, a teenager, for real. Cars,
Bro, what was that truck that you bought that was fucked up back in the day,
man,
bro?
that was an old-ass piece of shit Blazer.
A Blazer?
Yeah, little primer grade rusted out Blazer, you feel me? That bitch got me.
Yeah, but you threw the sounds of that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, that bitch barely started, you feel me? It would get me there, it wouldn't get me back, though. You feel me?
Oh, so I got a way there, y'all. Not a way back.
And that was before Uber, nigga, so shit, it'd be like, hey, bro, come get me, the truck won't start.
For sure.
You feel me?
Where your love from cars come from?
Man, honestly, I don't know, man. Like, by the time I was old enough to really drive, no, I take it back. Even before that, my father had a Pontiac. He had, like, a old school, like, Pontiac Grand Prix or something. But, like, as a kid, I didn't really look at it like that. But you feel me? Like, but now being grown, and I'm looking like,
to appreciate it.
yeah, you feel me? I'm like, damn, this nigga had the fucking Pontiac Grand Prix, like the, you feel me? So he had that. My uncle had a Trans Am. He had the black joint that I've always wanted and eventually got. You feel me? He had that, and I don't know. It's just Pontiacs.
And that's kind of like part of the culture too, like old schools. Like that's really like a part of our culture and shit.
Exactly.
Definitely, especially if like your pops or your uncle was into that shit. Let me ask you, growing up, bro, did you ever have like them little model cars? You know, the ones you have to put together?
No.
Oh, you
not
did?
even. Yeah, not even, man. My homie, R.I.P. June, my homie Julian, he the one that really got us into it. He was like 2 years older than us, but like I remember he used to just swing through in the Jetta back in the day. Then he had like a Aurora or something like that. Then he had the lack on like 21
bubble cars.
Yeah, you feel me? Like he was always our big homie that like showed us how to shine. You feel me? Like he was like, I mean, shit, I see you got the money. See, why don't you go boot it up? You feel? Like that was my homie. You feel me? So he was the one that always put that battery in our back. Like, no, what you should do, put some 12s in that bitch and get the mirror 10 on. You feel me? He was always that nigga for us. You feel me? So I remember I like took his lack to prom and shit. You feel me? Like,
okay,
he was that older homie that was like, man, go ahead and shine. Like,
he was only 2 years, but it sounded like he like seemed like a lot older than what he was.
But he was only like 2 years older than us. So, right. But he was like everybody's big brother in the neighborhood. You feel me? Yeah.
What's your favorite 3 top old schools?
Man, I'm a Pontiac fanatic for real, bro. Like, it's just something in my DNA. My father had them. My uncles had them. You feel me? I'm just a Pontiac head. Like, I like Trans Ams. That's like the holy grail of like muscle car for me. You feel me? Like, everybody else back then was always like, yeah, I need a Cuddy or something like that. I mean, they cool, but that ain't for me. Like, I want like
the Cuddy, the Monty's Grand Ashes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I respect them. Them joints hard, but always wanted to be on some different shit. I'm like, nigga, everybody got a Cuddy. I'm about to come this. You feel me?
The T-top joints. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh, so let me ask you, that Trans Am you got. So either any of your cars, do you plan on holding it long enough for your son to get it?
Probably this red one I got. Yeah. Up that 89 Firebird. Because that one got the least amount of miles. It's all original. It got like 50,000 miles on it. You feel me? All original paint. Only thing different, of course, I swapped out the speakers and the radio.
Right.
And the
nigga gonna do that though. Nigga gonna do that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can't be riding around the 89 speakers. Like, that shit sounds terrible, bro.
Right.
That shit sounds horrible.
That is crazy. How would you feel if your child grew up and he wanted to be a rapper?
Shit, honored. Shit. It's it's art. You feel me? Do your thing. I mean, of course, know how to make money in different avenues, but I mean, if you want to create art, I'm all for it. You feel me? I'd be a hypocrite to be like, nigga, what the fuck? No, like, I sound crazy if I said that. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
But,
So
because I was only asking because with you being in the music industry, you probably done seen things and you just probably on some, man, you ain't even got to go through that. It's a different route.
mean, it ain't nothing I'm gonna push on them or nothing like that. But if you want to create art,
and probably
art,
too, like shit, since you going through it right now and been going through it, you know like what to look out for, and then you could like shit go ahead and teach it to him type shit though.
Exactly. Like bro, music is in him, man. Like he walk around the house just humming all day now. Like I'd be like, what you humming? I don't know. Just making up shit. So it's like it's in him. It's in him off top. You feel me?
So like going back to when you started back rapping during COVID, that first project, like how do you feel like it was received from, niggas that didn't know you do music, niggas that did know you do music?
I think it was received fairly well for what it was. You feel me? Because I was still figuring myself out too.
And that was player shit, right?
No, it was Energy Volume 1. That was the first one.
Okay.
Yo, so that was an EP. I think that was 6 songs on that joint.
Okay.
But it was received fairly well because I've always had like a different style for real, even with the production that I like.
Man, bro, your production is immaculate, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
you make your own beats, or you buying them, or
mixture of both.
Okay.
Mixture of both. Like I sit there with the producer and be on some like Quincy Jones shit, like play it like this, do this, add this
kind of
here.
like delegating type.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I don't have the patience to really sit there and be trying to figure out chords and all that, but I know exactly what I want to hear.
Right.
You feel me? So I'll hum it or whistle it or whatever to get the point across.
Mm-hmm.
And on Energy Volume 2, I made the outro beat, so that was like one that I really sat there and made from scratch all the way, like front to end for real.
So like when you got back rapping and shit, like what was that like trying to find your sound? Like
it really wasn't hard. The biggest change in my sound was like back in the day. I feel like I used to try to rap. So I used to like damn near kind of yell a little bit. I used to elevate my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now I sound just like this because I'm just talking. Like I ain't trying extra. I ain't doing shit. I don't even write nothing down no more. I just turn on the beat. Whatever come out my mouth come out.
Oh damn!
My mouth.
So you don't write period?
I don't write period. Like 4 projects I got out. I ain't wrote down shit. Like
how you like punching in?
Yeah. So I do like 2 bars at a time.
Yeah, but I say yeah. So walk us through your recording process.
So honestly, man, it's gonna sound crazy, but I get so bored with hearing music sometimes that I won't even, if I'm about to rap on a beat, I won't even play the whole beat. I'll hear the first 10 seconds. If I like it, I won't listen to no more of it. I'll just load it up and I'm punching it in as I'm hearing the beat. Mm-hmm. So if the beat goes somewhere left, I'm going left with it. You feel me? I'm swerving with it. Like, because 15 years straight, I've heard damn near everything. You feel me? So it's like I'm kind of bored with hearing like beats for real. Like, shit don't really do nothing for me. Like, it's hard for me to like really capture that spark now. So I got to do it in a way to where it's like me hearing it for the first time. So I can't sit there.
It's kind of like you got to kind of like trick yourself a little bit. Like,
yeah, into feeling like I'm hearing it for the first time. Because if I hear something 3-4 times, I'm already tired of hearing the shit.
Right.
But that's just from my like engineering background. Like, nigga, I
yeah,
hear
playing
shit
over and over.
And so it's like, nigga, by the 5th time, I'm sick of hearing this shit damn near. So
Bro, you
like,
probably got, not to cut you off, you probably got hella quiet ride homes when you leave the stool.
Bruh. That's all I do, bro. Like when I was full time, just straight engineering, man. Like I would do like 10-hour days straight. Have 4 clients within 10 hours. So I'm dealing with all these different personalities, all these different genres of music.
Nigga burnt out at that.
I ain't listening to shit, bro. Listening to the wind blow, bro. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing but the exhaust, like coming off the car. Sure. Like that's it.
Ooh, let me ask you, how you deal with like artists, like when you producing their music,
Shitty
you like,
ass song.
Bruh,
Shitty ass
thank
music.
you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Find something that you like in it. Like that's the key to it. It don't matter if it's the artist or nigga, it could be the snare and the beat. Find something you like and make that shit sound as good as you can, and give as much advice to help make the shit better.
How do you give advice without feeling like without trying to make them feel like you shitting on them?
No, I mean it's all about how you go about it. Like you don't ever step to nobody like, bro, this shit trash. Like you should like no, just be like, yeah, see, you missed the bar right there. You should say it like this, or you should do it like that, or you always give like constructive criticism. You don't ever want to like shit on nobody with anything. It's just like with a kid in sports, you ain't ever gonna be like, man, your jump shot weak as fuck, little nigga. Like, you gonna take him to the side and be like, you gotta hold it this way and follow through. You feel me? It's the same.
You
same
ever had
principle.
a time where like you was trying to give advice and the nigga kind of took it the wrong way?
Honestly, no. I really haven't, because I come from a genuine place with it. You feel me? So I mean, they might not listen. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's on them. It's their song. You feel me? So if you listen, great. If you don't, all right, I'm still gonna try to work with you and make this shit sound as good as it possibly could.
Right.
You feel me?
You ever had a time where you was like, man, I can't wait for this session to be over?
Yeah, for sure.
Like on some, man, these niggas garbage. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the artist, bro?
hey, you tripping, you tripping.
I'm talking
I don't even hear what you said. For sure.
Hey, no, so, but at the end of the day, it's a business, so I know you got to look at it like, shit, bro, I'm just here to get paid, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And do my job.
It's that, but I got a real love for music, bro. So it's like I want to make the best.
It's still
music.
some good and some bad. Like it's you can find the good and the bad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you feel me? I've told people like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this song because it's not coming out right. Maybe we should go home and rewrite it or something. Like I've said stuff like that, of course. You feel me? But that's because I care about the music and I care about the client being happy. You feel me? I want them to have something that they happy with, because that's what keeps people coming back. Like, if I just send niggas out with bullshit, then they gonna be like, oh, they gonna blame it on me. Like,
yeah, no, for
oh,
sure.
this nigga shitty as fuck. My song don't sound right. Yeah, it's gonna be this song don't sound right, blah blah blah, and they gonna blame that shit on me. You feel me? So of course I gotta put my best foot forward and try to make them better. That way they like what they did. You feel me?
That's like when we DJing, bro. If the party don't turn out right, it's the DJ's fault.
I treat it like that for real, man. And then just have love for whatever it is you're doing. You feel me?
You ever had times where somebody was in the studio and they didn't like write their own music or had somebody writing it for them? You ever experienced that?
Yeah. There's plenty of people that don't write their own stuff. They have somebody come in, song already pretty much written. They do the reference track, and then they just going over it, re-saying what the other person wrote.
Damn, for real? You didn't experience that for real?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I thought that was like on
Oh,
some
that
like,
shit crazy as fuck.
yeah, I
bro.
thought that was like on some Drake bigger artist type level, but
That's just anybody that take it like that serious, that really, like, you feel me? Yeah, all the time. Some of the bigger Cleveland records that you ain't heard have been made like that for real.
is it more of like rappers or R&B artists that do it?
It's mostly R&B.
That was my
but
next
it's-
question. That's crazy, bro.
Because
Yeah,
I can see an R&B artist like singing like this or hit this pocket,
Right,
but like
right.
when it come to rap, it's like,
Yes, I mean, it's a fair share of rappers that do it.
damn.
Like, you could tell, because I know you ain't heard a song and be like, man, this one sound like so-and-so. You feel me? And I'm just talking, like, locally, you feel me? You be like, oh, this sound like so-and-so did it. Like, yeah, because that motherfucker did do it. You feel me? Like, it be
I ain't
like
gonna
that.
lie. Shout out to Fatty Banks because he put me on to like a lot of the behind the scenes quick though. Like he don't even know it, but I catch on the conversations and he was talking about like a lot of the behind the scenes. People don't be writing their music and yeah, all that shit that go in the studio. A lot of people don't know about.
But at the end of the day, like, do it matter?
See, that's the thing where it come because it's like
It really.
that's like with the Drake and the Kendrick shit and the
Right.
Meek Mill. You feel me? It's like, is this really you that's rapping this shit or you?
Right.
I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on how serious you take it.
It depends on what your brand is. If your brand is I make hit records and hard songs, then it don't matter. But if your brand is this is my life, I'm the realest nigga alive, blah blah
yeah, it
blah.
depends on what kind of lane you in.
Yeah, you feel me? It's all on what lane you trying to swerve in. You feel me? But
Because if you're gonna be on that, niggas gonna want to see what you're talking about. type
exactly,
shit.
yeah. So it's like, but if you just like, nigga, I make make music. I make hard songs. Then it don't matter how the song come to fruition as long as the song is hard. You feel me? Yeah. But if you just straight like, yeah, I'm the biggest trapper, I shoot niggas, then yeah, niggas they gonna check your car like where? Like, where this happened?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Where, when, why, and how? You feel me? They gonna ask some questions. You feel me?
Anybody ever asked you to write for them?
I've done it before.
Okay.
But the stuff that I've written a couple people like verses and stuff like that, but most of the stuff has always been like R&B type stuff.
Okay.
Who you feel was like, in your opinion, the biggest artist that came and recorded in your studio? Where you was like, damn, bro, I got such and such in this bitch.
I'm trying to think who I've recorded.
Cause I know Chip done been here.
Yeah, for sure.
Bone, they done been here, right?
I don't think I've never
None of
recorded
them?
Bone. No.
On the chillin' kicking side?
I've met them outside of the studio, but I've never recorded Bone.
Cause I know I thought they was
Doughboy and all
hooked
that
up for like the past the aux core thing or something, but that's probably somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't think they was here for that one. But
you did host the Past the Ox though, right?
I was out of town, bro.
But it was here though, right?
Yeah, it was here.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah,
I was in
it's
Houston
Houston.
like a motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was delegating, making sure everything was straight, watching the cameras and all that. But I was
Right.
definitely OT.
Okay. What you have going on? Niggas was kicking it.
Yeah, we went to a fashion show performance, and you feel me, just trying to connect the dots elsewhere. You feel me?
Man, that's crazy. Cause I was gonna ask you about fashion, bro. Like, cause you into fashion.
Yeah,
How you get into that?
it's art. I just like all forms of art for real.
All right, what age was it when you like started putting pieces together and you knew like, damn, I got something?
That's a good one. Cause like I would say early childhood maybe, but it was more so like emulating other people. You feel me? It wasn't like my spin on stuff, but it was like watching a Michael Jackson video and being like, damn, I like how he got.
Yeah, I feel like everybody go
with
through that, like Dipset, G-Unit.
Yeah,
like,
you feel me?
Yeah.
But mine was like as early as like watching like Michael Jackson stuff. Like that's what really like got me like damn, how this nigga got the penny loafers on with the white socks, but it's like,
but it's pieced up.
Yeah,
though.
you feel me? Like it's
pieced
corny, but that shit hard for real. Like that red jacket hard as like.
Let me ask you, but was it really corny or it was just cool because Mike had the
It's
shit
all a
on?
part of entertainment.
It's all, but that's what make anything cool. It's because who do it. Because you feel me? Like anybody could throw on a hoodie, but what's gonna make it special? What's gonna make it pop? It's the person that wear it and how they wear it and their confidence when they got it on. You feel me?
Facts.
So like that's a big thing with fashion, in my opinion, is like anybody could wear the same stuff, but it's like how you gonna step with it. Like it's your attitude when you got it on for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because a nigga could have a plain Jane black sweatsuit on, but it's like that shit gonna look different on one nigga than it do the other, just based off his attitude and how he's stepping in it. You feel me?
What's your opinion on like the music scene and like nowadays though? Like when you go to showcases, like what be the vibe? Like what niggas be on? Like what's your opinion on like other artists showcases? Like how shit is just ran though?
I ain't mad at how they be run. I just want to hear more diversity within the music scene. You feel me? Like I don't want to hear everything just be like murder, kill. Yeah, you feel me? Like I want niggas to live. You feel me? Like I don't want to hear. I sound contradictory in a motherfucker because man, like when we was young, like I remember my cousins playing shit like Pistol Grip Pump on my lap all the time.
I mean, that's when niggas young though, bro. Yeah,
I feel you, but it's like, so I feel like a hypocrite saying that shit because that's what niggas used to like fucking love. You feel me? And I'm sure everybody who first started rapping was talking about some shit they wasn't doing, talking about I got this Glock and this. You feel me? Like so, it's like everybody start there, but I want to see more people elevate past that. I should say. You feel me? Like I ain't mad at the little niggas that talk about this shit, but it's like, all right, what we gonna do next? How you gonna grow within that shit?
That's crazy that you saying that, bro, because we interviewed Dana Saff and shit too. Like, what was that, 2 weeks ago, bro?
Okay.
And he had said that same shit, like, niggas gotta, like you say, be more diverse with the music and shit. And he also told us, bro, like, y'all got some shit on the way, he said.
Yeah, for sure. That's my dog, man.
Can you talk about it and shit, or?
Yeah, we've been working on a couple records, like, behind the scenes. Like, we probably got, like, 5, 6 of them that we in dabble with and stuff. But I don't know what we gonna do with it yet. Like we just trying to like make a collective project or something and get some records going.
How does that go from like a business standpoint? Like, whoever you are you signed or no? You independent?
Yeah, I signed myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does that go from like a business standpoint, like linking up with another artist?
Man,
as far as like the money goes splits and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes some money, then we gonna split it down the middle for real. Mm-hmm. So that's how I look at it. But at this point, it's all promotional. Like it's
off the love and shit too.
You feel me? Like, but that's what's gonna take it to the point where we really getting paid to do everything we want to do. You feel me? You got to start off the love.
Yeah, no facts.
Like that's where greatness come from. Like niggas at the top collaborate. Like niggas at the bottom don't. Like that's just what it be. You feel me? So it's like when you get a nigga like Wayne and 2 Chainz on the song, I'm sure they not like, shit, you got that 50,000 for me, bro. Like,
yeah, for this
it's
verse,
like,
yeah.
You feel it's like, no, we gonna do this shit for the culture, off the love, nigga, and then we gonna make money off other avenues.
Why you feel like that is, bro? Like a lot of niggas don't work together. This bro, I ask every artist, bro, everybody that come on our platform, I'll always ask niggas, bro, like why don't more niggas work together for real?
It's ego and the competition shit, like the competition culture. That's what it is. Like, oh, nigga.
Competition culture. I like how you like kind of put that in perspective and shit.
It's like, oh, I rap better than this nigga. Like, I ain't about to ask this nigga to get on my song. Like, it's that for real. It's like, man, that shit is cheese for real. That shit is corny.
Right.
Like,
the world it is definitely that too. And then niggas be feeling like, oh, my buzz bigger than yours, and I ain't about to step down to get on your song, nigga. You need to get up where I'm at, type shit.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't gonna lie, I understand that to a certain extent because it's like you'll put in all these years of work, and then a nigga who just made one song would be like, you feel entitled, like
on some fuck with me, bro.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with the nigga saying that shit or asking. You feel me? But the entitlement behind that sometimes be like, all right,
it ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
because like, if you got some shit that I like, then it's like, yeah, all right, for sure, let's get some shit going. But it's like when a nigga just be like, I made 2 songs, you supposed to do this for me. It's like, bro. Like,
so I've been doing this shit, 17 years type shit,
me?
Nigga.
You feel me? So it's like, I work with anybody, I put it like this, I will work with anybody who I see is putting in the same amount of work or trying. You feel me? Like, if I know that you, like, actually out here making music and really trying and gonna actually do something with it, then yeah, let's work. But if it's like you part-time as fuck and you gonna put out one song every 4 years, and it's like,
that's probably why you ain't do my song and shit, huh?
Man, stop.
Hey, no, look, he got a tape coming out for real, man. Yeah, he still ain't checked the email. He know he guilty. Let me ask you something, bro. Is it true that the person who paid for the studio time own the masters?
I would say so. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so that mean you own a lot of niggas masters then, huh?
Yeah, for the ones who I've done shit off the strength for, I guess so. Yeah, I don't look at it like that, but yeah, cut me in.
Yeah, cut me in. For real.
What's the most amount of time you seen somebody like book up a studio session?
Probably like 12 hours.
Nobody like ever did. Probably like 4 days. I need this motherfucker 4 days type shit.
Well, yeah. But I was just gonna say like 12 days, 12 hours, like multiple.
It's broken
days,
down into.
Yeah, but yeah, people do that all the time.
How that work? Like if somebody be like, shit, bro, I want to book this bitch for 2 weeks. Do they pay like up in front or they pay half? Like how that work?
You definitely got to get a deposit because you stopping all business for that. You feel me? And at that point, you becoming a concierge service damn near. You feel me? You got to have people on standby. These niggas gonna be acting Hollywood like, yeah, bro, I need water. Somebody go get me, like, you feel me? That's how these niggas act that book shit like real, that. Bro. Yeah. If a nigga booking 2 weeks straight, you feel me? These niggas gonna want some perks. You feel me, to go with it? They treating this bitch like it's the hotel.
How you feel about that though,
bro? Perks.
Right? No, we ain't talking about Percocets.
How you feel about that though, bro? Like niggas want perks or whatever. Like
if a nigga
that dude want perks, do something crazy.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, if somebody paying that much, then it's like, hey, bro, go get some water.
Hey, no, for sure. It don't hurt to go get some water, like shit.
Put your ego to the side and do what's best for the business. You feel me?
That's crazy, cause so you have times like that where people like, man, I only want to record at your shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
Damn, that's what's up. That's love.
Even, man, I have an artist come in here for 2 hours. I'm offering them water. You feel me? Like, I ain't tripping off that. I've had NBA players come in here that be like, yeah, bro, you got some mint tea? Yeah, I do. And I go make this shit and bring it to them. I don't care.
You got NBA players that come here to rap, or they just be here chilling?
No, to rap.
Damn. I'm trying to think.
Can you say who, bro?
No, I can't.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to think, like, what rappers be?
Yeah, I can't. But
All right, let me ask you this. Can you give me your 3, if you got, favorite producers in the city? Or people that you might looked up to growing up?
I start with the city. Like, my homie that just walked in, my homie Mel, he a young dude, but
Shout out to
he
him.
nice, you feel me?
Cold on the producer side.
Yeah, cold. He make whatever, you feel me? And I fuck with him because he's so young that he don't be knowing a lot of the stuff that I want to sample. So he just put his own, like, unique twist to it, you feel me? It'd be like a pure, organic, like, spin on it because he's never even heard the song before, you feel me? So, him, my homie E9, he did all of player shit for me. So, E9 and, who else? Damn, you say 3.
I mean, it could be 5, whatever, however you want to do it.
No, I'm just trying to.
Shit, you can't even think of a third one.
Yeah, I
shit.
can't even think of a third, for real. I'm trying to think.
All right, well, I'll give you another one. What about artists? Like some of your favorite artists from the city?
I'm gonna rock with my homie Frank West. He's a singer.
Shout out to Frank West.
Yeah, we every project I've ever done, he's been a part of it. You feel me? Did a hook for me, wrote a hook for me. Like, you feel me? He's done something on literally everything. You feel me? He did what song?
Yeah, I see on
He
your
did that
project.
no intro joint.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
No, he did the no intro song on the latest project I just put out on Player Shit. I think he did the he's on Rolls Royce on Player Shit. On Energy Volume 2, he helped pen the 79 T-Top joint, or 79 Trans Am. He helped pen that one. Literally every project, like, he a part of, for real.
I was gonna say, I feel like you kind of selective with your features.
Yeah.
Because, like, none of your projects, you don't really have, like, buku features and shit. Like, how do you go about picking who you want to do a song with?
I work with the people that's around me at the time. Like, it'd really be that simple. Like, my homie that's on this latest project, Shakir Nuru, that's my homie Trey. Like, I've known him literally since he was probably like 7 years old, you feel me? I've recorded probably every piece of music he's ever made before he stopped making music, you feel me? So we just be in here kicking it. I played the song. He was like, bro, I think I got a verse for that. I'm like, go lay that shit, you feel me? It literally be like organic stuff like that. Like, I don't really reach out too much, you feel me?
Seem like you fuck with who fuck with you fuck with them type shit.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. On Player Shit, I had Stead Lee on there. We hadn't met before we had did the song, you feel me?
Okay.
But I was a fan of his music, you feel me? So I reached out and he sent me the verse back in like a week, you feel me?
Is he from Cleveland?
Yeah,
okay.
Yo. And then after we did the song, now we high five hand slaps every time we see, you feel me? So it's just building relationships through the music, you feel me? But I really don't be wanting to put too many people on my projects just off the strength of, like, I'm still fairly new and I want people to, like, know what I'm bringing to the table. I don't want to depend on nobody else's buzz or influence or nothing starting out. I want to build my own brand to be what it is, and then from there I might start branching out and, like, doing stuff with more people, for real.
How you? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
no, that's fire, because a lot of artists, they do that. They'll try to come out with a tape and they have hella features, and you be like, bro, I can't even hear you. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Bring to
shit.
the table, yeah.
So how did you and Sav link up for the project?
Honestly, like, we've been knowing each other for years. Like, I think I recorded them like 2015 or something like that in my basement or something like that. You feel me? So we've been like hip to each other. And then I think I did an interview over with Big Hef and them. And at the end of the interview, everybody, after I played records, they like, you should do a song with Dana Sav. Like, y'all on the same type player shit. Like, y'all got the same, like, energy for real. So then, I don't know. Like, we just, you feel me? We just came together eventually. I really can't even tell you. I don't even know,
Like how that even came about.
I don't even know how it came about, but like we been like knowing each other, knowing each other.
Niggas need that project, bro. So I don't know where y'all at as far as like finishing touches or whatever, but like niggas need that for sure.
Oh, for sure. That shit gonna be
Speaking
hella
of
player.
project shit,
that should be the name, hella player.
Could y'all get my nigga on here? He be on some player shit too. Like I ain't gonna lie, I think that'll be hard. You, Sam, all three of y'all, y'all really be on some player shit. He got a song called Player Shit, so I think that'll be hard though.
Yeah, nigga, check the email.
Yeah,
hey, he's look.
I'm gonna check it, bro. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I swear I responded to it, bro. Like I don't be on no Hollywood shit or nothing.
No, I ain't take it like that, bro. I just took it because, like I say, bro, like you say, niggas ain't know I rap, bro. Like niggas is just now starting to low key know that I'll be fucking around with the music, bro. So I get it, type shit.
Speaking of rap, so if a young dude wanted to come in here, like how the pricing go? Like you got package deals for him? Like what different studios cost different?
So the 2 rooms we do about an hour. This one's $65 an hour. The one in the back, $55 an hour. Usually, if we do like a block or something, we'd knock some money off of the hourly. You feel me? To make it affordable for real.
Oh, that's definitely affordable.
What's the difference? Like, what do I get if I'm paying 65 versus somebody who paying 55?
So really, it's just the difference in the rooms. This room just got better equipment in it.
Okay.
So it got a better mic. It got just better outboard equipment. The smaller room, you can smoke in, so the equipment is a little less top tier. I mean, it's still premium grade stuff, but I ain't about to let niggas destroy my premium shit for real.
Yeah, no,
this the room you can't smoke in.
Yeah, you can't smoke in this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, is going to the lobby.
All the studios, are they running the same program?
Yeah, it's all Pro Tools. All got the same plugins, all that. It's just literally just the equipment and the ambiance of the room for real.
Because I heard you mention something about like you let engineers come here and like work on their own stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
How that work? Like far as like pricing? If I was like an engineer, I just needed to use your studio or something. Like, is it still the same price or is it price different?
I usually knock it down to like, it really depends, bro. It's like if I know that you capable and you're not gonna break nothing and all that, then I charge you less. Cause then I don't have to like sit there in the session and like babysit it for real. But if I gotta sit here and like babysit the session, I'm gonna charge you full price for real. Cause you might as well just hire me to just run the session for real.
Right.
What about coaching? You ever did like coaching, like teaching somebody how to engineer?
I have, but I haven't done like a class or nothing like that. But I'm definitely open to it. You feel me? Like I'm all about like sharing the knowledge for real. Like I don't gatekeep no information for real.
So if I was like a rapper, right, and I knew how to engineer, would you let me book a session and engineer my own shit?
Yeah, as long as I know that you know how to work the equipment. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
And I usually knock the price down. So if it's like $65 an hour, I knock it down to like 40 or something like that.
Hey, listen, any artist in the city needs studio time. Tap in with him, man. Listen, he blessing folks. Ain't too many studios. I know that you can do that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Work on your own shit, and bruh, genuine guy, like, he'll help you, man, and turn your music career up. So make sure you tap in with Connect Studio.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, you doing a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, you doing a lot, man. This shit hard, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
What you built, like, for real, like, man, it ain't too many people. You know, where I come from, bro, like I said, growing up, we used to rap on the cassette tapes, the headphones, like, so an average studio is in nigga basement to me, or attic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I see shit like this multi-million-dollar studio to me, like, fuck, nigga, we in Sony studio right now, like, real, type shit, like, but this Shy Studio, Connect Studio, so.
But that was the inspiration, man. I wanted to bring, like, a L.A., Miami vibe to the city, you feel me? Like, I wanted it to just feel light and have good energy, you feel me? And like I said, like, I didn't have to put suede on the walls and all that. I could just black it out. Yeah, you feel me? But I'm like, no, I want people to, like, feel like they out of town and, like, look forward to coming to the studio and feel good while they in it. Because you feel good while you making the art, you're going to make the best art for real.
Bro, you definitely put a lot of time into this shit, bro. Like, a lot of thought.
What was the process of building it? Like, did you have to soundproof this shit? Like,
man, this shit was a bitch. Yeah, so the walls is like insulation. So even behind the insulation, it's like 2 layers of drywall, then more insulation. Then on the outside of the wall, it's 2 more layers of drywall. So it's like these walls for real is like that thick for real, just to keep the sound in. And then, you feel me, sound panels hanging from the ceiling and all that. Like, it was a lot, bro. Just even the electrical just to get everything like functional was a lot.
That was my next question because I see the board right here, but the booth all the way over here. Like, that shit crazy, man. I'm just really wondering, like, damn, where you wanting the wires like this?
Yeah, running
I'm intrigued
through
by
the
this
ceiling
shit.
all the way over. But you know, most studios got the board like right there by the booth, because most of the time the engineer want to look at the artist and like coach them. But with me doing so much rap music, and I know that the room was so big, I was like, I'm gonna have my desk up here. That way, if it's 15 people behind me screaming at the artist to do something, they not all over my shoulder.
Right.
So I'm like, y'all have your party back there, and I'm gonna be up here working for real.
Right.
So that's why I did that, because this is like unconventional. It's usually not like that. Usually the board is like over there. For real.
That's really what caught my attention for real. I'm like, damn, I wonder how long the wires is to even run this motherfucker. Have you ever ran into problems like, all right, what you have in multiple studios, you can hear sounds coming from this studio and it's affecting this person's music?
To a certain extent, but not really. Like, I might hear, like right now, if somebody is all the way in the back and they got the music cranked, I'll hear it coming through the vent. But that's about it. You feel me? But like in the booth, it's dead. So as long as the booth is dead, I'm Gucci for real.
Yeah, that's all that really matters.
Because it's not picking up on the mics,
right.
even though I'm cool. Then.
Do you got vents in the booth? Like, is there any vents?
It ain't
Okay.
no vent in the booth. No, it's just a window. I might crack it if it gets super hot in there or something. But
So you ain't got to really worry about like wind blowing, like the.
Nah, not really.
Bro, talk about your marketing, bro. I had DJ the showcase that you was a part of last summer, and I remember when I pulled up, it was a nigga on the bike that had the I guess that was like a mobile billboard.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
guess.
billboard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like
sure.
talk about the importance of marketing and how you market your brand and yourself.
Yeah, shout out to Clear Canvas marketing for that one. Them my homies, you feel me? But I just want to do something different, bro. It's like, that's where everybody dropped the ball. Ain't nobody really like promoting themselves or marketing in that way. You feel me? I take it back. Like, my whole brand is kind of based off like the 90s. Like, I feel like that was the golden era for like literally everything.
Yeah, fashion. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, fashion, music,
sports, and all
like everything. 90s
like the culture period.
Exactly. You feel me? So I borrow a lot of aesthetics and like ideas from the 90s for real. Like, I remember when the older homies used to ride around in the vans that was wrapped and stuff with their face on it and stuff like that as promotional like tools, you feel me? So I had that same idea, like, man, I'm about to put my face on this billboard that's on a bike and they gonna ride around every show I got. You feel me, with the boom box on there playing the music.
I'm about to say, like I said, bro, when I pulled up, that's the first thing that caught my attention and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, when I pulled up, I didn't see what was on the billboard, and then like once I got close, I'm like, oh damn, this shy shit. I'm like, damn, bro, he the first nigga I ever seen do that.
Yep.
You said they was playing your music, yo.
Yeah,
That's
man,
Man, it was a
hard.
nigga riding around on the bike, bro.
He had a joint on there, riding around, blasting that shit all up and down Coventry.
And where you get that idea from? Is that like
That's just me borrowing from the 90s, like seeing people ride around swinging doors with wrapped cars and everything else, you feel me?
who's damn, not to switch the topic, but you said swinging doors and shit. That era, do you wish that era like come back around a little bit? Like,
sure.
cause I was just telling him like that shit was fun,
that
wasn't
shit
it?
was
Like,
fun.
I think I'm gonna do a whole tape like that. I don't even really rap, but I want to cap and shit it on, like, or bring all them words back, like swing.
I've been telling my girl the same thing. Like, I'm about to make a whole chopped and screwed type.
That's him.
hard,
Yeah, you feel me?
hard, bro.
I'm about to do a whole project like that. Like, I already got a song called Still Swangin' where it sound nostalgic of that, you feel me? So it's like, I might just do a whole project probably that just sounds like that.
So that's what niggas got coming up next.
I ain't gonna say. No, I got two more things
And then
before that. Then I'm gonna do that. You feel me? That might be next summer or something like that.
Can you touch on that before we get out of here and shit, bro? Y'all get next two projects.
Yeah, so I got one I'm mixing on now. It's summertime vibes, you feel me? But it's more so like clubby shit. Like, I'm very seasonal when it comes to like my music. So, but I also make music for the next season. So it's like, since it's about to be summertime now, I'll probably start making wintertime music. That way it can come out by the time, you feel me? So when it was wintertime, I was making summertime shit. So I just got to mix that down, and it's like summertime club type shit and all that. So I really just like being diverse with stuff. I don't want niggas to like try to put me in one particular pocket. Like, oh, this the smooth nigga. that's all he make. It's like, yeah, that's me, but I can still
jump in this bag.
Yeah, I can do this, or I can. If you want me on some trap shit, I can do that if I wanted to. That ain't really my lane, but I dabble with it. You feel me? But it's like, even this latest project, Pure Intentions, that was like my To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, if I want to compare it to like something that Kendrick did, it's like something to show niggas that like damn,
it's a different side of you.
Yeah, damn, this nigga can do something different. He can make some more eclectic ass.
Man, like I say,
jazzy
bro,
shit,
I'm listening to the project, bro, and I'm like, damn, you know, like I say, you talked about your parents, bro, and
I ain't gonna fake, bro. Nigga, I damn near come to tears every time I hear that last song, bro. Like, that shit really be fucking with me. Like, like that song is so real to a nigga. Like, damn. I was in the car with my girl probably like 2 weeks ago, like right after I put the project out and just cut it on, nigga. I'm just sitting there like, fuck. Like, shit just coming down. I'm like, damn.
Bro,
Hold on, wait 1 second, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I never heard the song. What is it about the song that make you feel that type of way? Because like I said, I never heard it, so
Yeah, I'm talking about my parents, how they split. I'm talking about stuff like that on that song. I'm talking about like just a nigga childhood, just in general. Like, I'm talking about like my uncles who I looked up to, like going to jail. I'm referencing like how my grandfather was like a pastor, and all, like, and I'm talking about niggas that done died and shit, and how I used to, pretty much the hook is like, I used to pray for better days, look to the sky, wishing it would stop raining. You feel me? And it's like, that shit just be hitting a nigga. Like, damn.
let me ask you, the shit you was bleeding on the song, have you ever talked to any of your family members about it? Like, or that was your only way of getting it across?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Like, music be my therapy for real.
Okay, next question. When you put it out, have any of your family members reached out to you and spoke to you about that?
No, of course.
Damn, that's crazy.
Of course not. I mean, but I don't really expect them to, you feel me? I mean, it's my story, it's my perspective. Like, I'm sure they got a different perspective on certain stuff that I say, but this is all, like, my viewpoint of how what happened affected me, you feel me? It's, like, personal to me, so I ain't about to, like, really...
It's your story.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't really gonna put that on nobody. I ain't about to, like, walk up to my mom and be like, Mom, explain to me what happened. Like, no. I saw it from my eyes what happened, and this is how it affected me, and this is how I grew from it. So it's like...
Yeah, no, my fault, bro. Nothing.
yeah.
No, I would have thought, like, them being older, they would have took some form of accountability. At least been like, damn, bro, I ain't know that affect you. Uncle was something, me doing this, I ain't know.
I mean, but they, like, with that, like, my uncles was, like, in the streets and everything else, so it's like, I ain't really expecting them to be on no, like, oh, I didn't know you was watching me. Like, it affected you like that. Like, it didn't really affect me in a negative way. It affected me, like, I want to go get some money, too. Like, but...
like, watching y'all turn me up type shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm not going to do it in the same way y'all did it, but it showed me, like, oh, I can touch an M, too. You feel me? Like... I can go get some real money,
just be
too.
Smarter with it.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. You feel me? Like, I learned from my family, like, what not to do. Like, if anything, you feel me? Like, I got two sides of my family, bro. Like, my father was, like, blue collar, work with his hands, and that's where I get that from. Like, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty at all. I will build a whole building if I got to, you feel me? So that come from him. My uncles was street smart in the streets, know how to finesse some shit. So I know how to do that if I need to. My mom was like a boss, so that's where I get that from. You feel me? Like, I know how to, like, maneuver in all of them worlds for real. You feel me? So I just take the best of everybody and
like you said, you can put on multiple hats. Like,
exactly. You feel me?
Got any siblings?
Yeah, yo, I got a sister.
Okay, you like the oldest, younger, or what?
No, I'm the youngest. Yeah, I'm the youngest. But my sister ain't really, she don't take shit to heart the way I do. You feel me? Like, my sister was more of the book smart one.
Is she still here, bro? Because you said was.
No, yeah,
okay.
she definitely still here. Yeah, I'm just talking about like when we was kids.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
What's her sign?
What is August?
Leo's.
Yeah, so she a Leo.
Okay.
I don't really know too many characteristics, traits of Leos. But.
Bro, when you was about to put out the project, did you kind of, was it any like kind of damn, like, I don't know if I want to put this out, like,
for sure, bro.
Okay, can you?
I sat on that shit for. I made that project at the end of 2023, bro. Just put it out.
So you was sitting on that damn near 2 years.
Yeah, for sure.
What was you contemplating about?
It was just so personal. And then like with shit that's super personal, you don't want it to fall on deaf ears. So I'm like, let me put in a little bit more work before I give niggas this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's really what it was. It was like, let me build up a little more traction, get a little more ears and eyes on me, and then I can put out some shit that's like actually meaningful. Because I'd be mad if that was the first thing I put out and it's just like nobody heard it or paid attention, or you feel me? So yeah, so I just wanted the timing to be right on it.
Oh, okay.
I knew I wanted it to come out like in the wintertime when niggas was like
Niggas
sitting at home.
And niggas, yeah.
Yeah, and
you wanted niggas to receive it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me? I knew I wasn't gonna put it out like in the summertime when niggas want to hear outside shit. So it's like, let me put it out when it's cold, where niggas ain't got nothing else to do but just listen to music. You feel me?
No, that was real strategic on your part and shit.
But it gotta be, bro. You put out the right shit at the wrong time is
like I said, fall on deaf ears. Yeah,
you feel me?
Before we get out of here, my fault, bro. I just got one more question. What's something you would tell your younger self like now if you could go back in time?
Keep going. You doing the right thing. Like, really, I would have told myself, don't stop. Like with me making music, cause I stopped for like 11 years. You feel me? Bro, I be beating myself up all the time. Just like, man, if you would have never stopped, nigga, you had already been there. You feel me? But I be talking to my homies and they be like, no, nigga, you needed that time to go through shit. And that's why I come so effortless now. Cause like, nigga, you had to learn who you really are to be able to do what you doing now. So it's like, I don't know, but that's probably my biggest thing. Like, nigga, do both. You can engineer and make music.
Bro, it's crazy that you saying that, bro, because like our stories is like real synonymous, bro. Like at the time that I met you and shit, you know, I was in broadcasting school, and like, you know, I had, you know, after I had graduated, I had took a hiatus from like doing this now. Yeah. And like I said, bro, to see, like I said, to me, it looked like you never stopped, bro. So to see, like I say, bro, to see where you at now, it's kind of like a testimony and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I went through the same shit, bro. Like as far as doing this shit and DJing, like I say, bro, broadcasting school, I stopped for 10 years, bro. Like, and then, you know, me and this nigga, we linked up, and then now, you know, you see what you see type shit. So I definitely can wholeheartedly, bro. Like I say, bro, I see the growth and I understand the shit, bro, for real.
I appreciate that, man. I should be real. But that just come from niggas wanting to be the best at what's in front of them at the moment. You feel me? Sometimes we get tunnel vision to the point where it's like, it be detrimental, but it helps us, but it be detrimental sometimes. Like,
yeah, cause you can get caught up in like going to work, just living your life type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so yeah, 100%, bro. Shit, Shy, like I say, bro, I appreciate you. Like I say, bro, I seen the growth and shit, bro, and I'm looking forward to the new project and shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I got another 3 in the cut, bro.
Oh, you doing 3?
Yeah, I got another 3-piece in the cut, bro. I ain't even gonna fake with you.
Okay.
I got the one I'm coming with in the summertime, and I got another one with my homie Cabo. We did a joint project. We recorded that one within like 2 months for real. Them bitches is super player too, you feel me?
But the summertime joint, that's coming next. You got a
title?
title?
That's next. I ain't gonna leak the title yet.
Okay, then. That's a bet.
If somebody listening to this be like, got him.
Yep. For sure.
No, facts.
That's mine.
DJ Ken Duff.
DJ Billionaire.
This is the Untouchable Billionaires Podcast. Shot.
Oh, love.
We out of here.
We used to have no money, used to owe money, trying to maintain. Now we clocking more money, we can blow money, look how things change.